Hey everyone, wanted to come on here and give a quick tutorial on how to make stickers using Oracal 651 vinyl. Now if you have a laminating machine, that's what I use because it works better than using your heat press, and laminating pouches, and you have a sublimation printer, you can make stickers, put them full color stickers that can go on um, vehicles, anything outdoors, anything indoors. It doesn't make any difference. Let me show you one I finished real quick, and this camera is backwards, so if something shows backwards, I apologize. But here's one I made. Vibrant, really vibrant colors. I got stickers all over my truck for advertisement for written graphics and apparel, Christian retro designs, which is what my company is. I love retro stuff, anything from the 50s to the 80s. The 90s not so much. I like a little bit there, but I like retro stuff. It's really cool. But I got it all over my truck for advertisement, and I'll show you on the channel maybe one day when I get it all finished. It's not completely done, but anyways, let me get back to this explanation real quick. So I took a laminating pouch. I use a 3 mil, and you tear it apart, and the inside part of it has glue on it, and you can tell the difference. You want to put that glue down on Oracal 651 vinyl. You can use, I've used clear, I've used this is glossy, and I've used flat matte finish, and all of it works great. The clear, you can only put that on, even when the stickers are finished, you can only put that on something that doesn't hide your image. You know, it needs to have a background to it that will let your image stand out. So I stay away from clear a lot. Usually I use a white Oracle 651. And so this one, I've already ran it through my laminating machine. I've tried it both ways. I've tried doing it on the heat press and doing it on the laminating machine. I like the laminating machine better. It works better for me. There's less bubbles and things like that, less mistakes. So anyways, I'm gonna press one on my, I have a Ricoma heat press, and I press it at 385 degrees at 45 seconds. I've watched numerous videos just like the one I'm doing right now, and every one of them seem to have something different. So, and I've tried them all, and out of all of them, this is the one that works for me. However, for most of the people, they don't have to use a ton of pressure. For me, I have to use so much pressure that I have to hang down on it to keep it from popping back up. I've tried it all different ways. I've tried pillows and all of that stuff. So, I mean, if somebody can give me any other advice in the comments, that'd be great. Comment whatever you want if you have some advice for me. But I make t-shirts, stickers, hats, beanies. I have a laser engraver, so I laser engrave things, make leather patches and all kinds of stuff. And today I'm actually I'm making stickers, tumblers, t-shirts, and hats for customers. I have a really busy day today, but I wanted to stop and take a moment and start this channel off with this. I don't have a channel for written graphics and apparel yet. This is the first video that I'm going to use to start this channel in particular. I have other channels, but let me go ahead and show you a little bit of how I do it. So I have one already in here, but I'm going to show you how I put the printed image on, which, by the way, I should explain that. I have a Epson sublimation printer. I ordered it specifically for sublimation. It came with the ink and everything. I use Epson ink. I put it in the image through there, and then I run it again. I run it twice. I'll put the image right back in there, the the drawer and let it print right back out, and it puts a double layer of ink on there. That's my preference. I just like how vibrant the colors come out whenever you do that. And the ink is what, a penny, you know, for several pieces of paper. It seems like it doesn't even hardly go away. I've had the same cartridge for a long time, or the same ink bottles for a long time. And so once you print that out, then you come over here and you do what I'm talking about with this, and then you put that image on top of this. Now I'll show you. So you take the image. This one's green. It's one of my favorite greens. It looks dull right now. It'll turn out bright and vibrant. But you take this image and you just put it on your glossy side. Make sure that you're not putting it on the heat resistant tape that you put on here. And I just line it up with it. Mine is a little bit bigger, as you can see, and so I'll tape off the edges, and then I'll cut the remaining off and then take the rest real quick. So you just want to make sure that when you tape it, that it's not bubbled in any way, that everything, it's curling up, but everything sits flat. You don't want any bubbles. You don't want it creased, because that is going to go into your image if it is. And then I cut it off so that it's even, and right now I'm cutting right past my my image. It doesn't matter as long as you don't hit your image. And I tape off right there. And I've tried using minimal amount of tape, and it leaves little creases for me. And so everybody can experiment with this stuff themselves, obviously, and you might find a much better way of doing it. I'd love advice if anybody has any advice. So anyways, the other sticker that's in there is the exact same kind, but it's red, I think. So I'm gonna press it real quick. Don't laugh at me. 45 seconds. Yeah, it won't stay locked. That's the only downfall to the pressure that I have on this. But I like making stickers. And a lot of times I just give them away. I mean, it's good for business. Most of my stickers that I give away are Christ-centered. And so I get to spread the gospel. Because first of all, I am a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And work is just how I supply the needs I need for that to take place. And you might want to use gloves. This is extremely hot. And then here's the one that I just did. But I have another one that's already cooled down, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. You can see the image has brightened up. When you first put it on there, it's real dull. You can't hardly see it. So I cut it out, and I usually let paper just fall all over the floor, and I pick it up later. I got too much work to do to worry too much about it. If it don't get in my way, I don't worry about it until later. But anyways, you pull this off. Now, once in a while, you'll pull something off and it'll be faded a little. Maybe you might have a faded spot. It's because the pressure wasn't right or whatever. However, on this one, it turned out just right. really vibrant. That Epson printer that I use, I apologize, I can't remember the exact printer. I got it on Amazon, and I just typed in sublimation printers, and I got it was a package deal. It came with ink and the printer, and it was like $400 and something, right at $500 for the printer. You can use it for t-shirts, polyester light colored t-shirts, but I have a DTF printer. So I make vinyl. I have a 3-foot vinyl cutter. I make vinyl t-shirts, vinyl stickers, vinyl everything you could think of. I make sublimation everything you can think of, cups. I love making sublimation cups, and they're really popular, and you can with some design work. I do all my artwork and design. I use some templates from other people. I buy the rights to it so that I can use it, but I use top of the line art. I'm an artist myself, and so I do a lot of artwork. But I take and put things together, and somebody says, hey, I want something that has bees in it, and I want it to say something about my friend, which is one I just did for someone in my church. It turned out spectacular, and maybe I'll show a picture of it one day if I think about it. But anyways, this is a really good way to make stickers. If you're looking for a really good way to make stickers, it's this. It may not be the most economical way if all you want to do is make stickers, but it's a really good way. I've also buy stickers from another company. I get for my business, for written graphics and apparel, retro Christian designs. I order them their UV printed stickers. I love it, and one day I'll buy a UV printer, but right now I don't need it. It's great for printing on mugs and cups and making stickers and all of that stuff. But my biggest income on this business right now is t-shirts. I make t-shirts just like you see here. But I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. If you have any advice, put it in the comments. It would be great. Please don't attack me. It's good to comment and give suggestions and ask questions and things like that. I can tell you right now, my channel is just going to be showing whatever I can to help someone if they have any questions, because I had to search and search to find out the answers to all this stuff a long time ago, a while back. But I've been doing this for a long time on the side and just as kind of a hobby thing. But anyways, I appreciate you watching it. I hope it helps you, and hopefully you'll have some advice to help me. But thank you. Till next time, stay blessed. Go love on people. That's what it's all about.